Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn how to sort objects by color. This project has the added bonus of helping us learn our color words because we are going to write those first. So some of you have already written your color words if you're writing, but I'm going to show your parents how that works. What you're going to do is take a pile of papers, all the same size, maybe about twice this size too. Just a nice long piece of paper. But I want mine to fit on my workspace for today. I'm going to start by writing the word red. When I write the word red, I'm going to use the color red. D. R, E, D. And I wrote them using lowercase letters because lowercase letters are the way that we read. Red. This says red. The next color I'm going to write is blue. Blue. I'm going to use my blue marker. Blue. B. B. Ooh. 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 And a silent E. Blue. Do you remember what this one says? Red, blue. The next one I'm going to write is yellow. Yellow. Y. Y. Eh. Oh. 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 Yellow. This one says yellow. I'm gonna write orange. Orange. O. R. A. N. J. The silent E. Orange. And the last one that I'm going to write today is green. Green. G. G. R. Two E's together make E. N. N. Green. So now if you see, I have green, yellow, orange, red, and blue. And even if you're not reading, you know that this one says blue. And this one says red. This one says yellow. This one says orange. And this one says green. I have those out here. And then I have my bowl of collected objects. And because this is my first time doing it, these objects were collected by me. In this case, they'll be collected by the parent for the first time you do it. And then this bowl or bucket or container, you can have somewhere in your house labeled color game or have the words in it so they know. And your child can collect their own objects to put in the color game. As long as they're a solid color, they work wonderful in the color game. So it's a good activity to go back to. So I'm going to start with, a red cylinder. Cylinder. It's a circle cylinder. It's red, so I'm going to put it by the red. And then I'm going to take out a green Lego. I'm going to look down and I can tell this one is written in the color green and it says green. It's going to go to green. Ooh. Blue. It's blue. Just going to put it by the blue. Let's see. Oh. It's a little lion. Orange. Okay. What color is this? Yellow. Yellow. Put around this up like that. Okay. So now you can kind of see where everything goes. Okay. See it? Blue. Yellow. Orange. Oh! We're going to leave that one. Green. Red. Orange. Green. Blue. Red. Now, if my yellow bead wouldn't have went bouncing across the room, we would have 3 objects for each. So the idea is that you're going to want pretty much the same amount for each. So, because you don't want to collect a whole bunch of red and then have just a few of the other. So it doesn't have to be exact, but you really want to have a balanced game. But the more you play it, obviously, then you're going to just start collecting things that are solid colors, and it becomes a lot more fun. And again, you're just going to take everything and put it back in your container for the next time and add to your container. So if you're using stuff that does belong somewhere else in your home that you need to keep where that is, that's fine, because you're going to be adding and subtracting. And keeping this on a shelf or having a designated spot for work to come back to is a very important thing. So you can take your color words, put it in your container, and then they'll know that this is for their color words, for their colored sorting activity. Buttons are really great. Legos are really great, blocks, anything like that. The key though is that you have something that is a solid color, because if it gets confusing if it's a lot of colors. Sometimes this game will have like a rainbow category, but then that ends up just being a catch-all. So there's other things that you can use those things for, because really what we're doing is sorting solid colored objects, because again, this is a sensorial activity that is using the sense of sight. So you're really using your visual discrimination skills to look at the color and decide where it goes, and have the added bonus of sight reading your color words. So this is one of my favorite things to do with kids because you learn a lot and it's a lot of fun. Now I have to go find my yellow bead. Thanks. Bye.